Hi, we're picking apples at a fruit farm. We don't have permission to film here. There's never been apple picking. It's fun because they encourage you to just eat them and throw them on the ground like this. And then you're like, well, man, I could really go for an apple. It tastes pretty ripe to me. You can also do things like roll the apple. It's a good use of food.
It's too sour, kind of.
We're making applesauce. Oh, that's good. The red apple. Where's that? I'm lost in an apple tree. What a talent.
I'm Greg.
William Tell.
I'm gonna punch an apple off Marlena's head. You ready?
Yeah.
Bippity boppity, here comes the zoppity. All right, up top. I'm tired of eating flat. A food hack. If you find an apple on the ground in an orchard, don't eat it. It's not good. Flat. Flipper.
I'm gonna get stung by a bee. Okay. No, that one sucks. Okay. Woo. Thanks, Greg.
I'm Greg. Punt it. I'm angling it that way. Bonsai. The tree.
I mean, can you get anything?
Ow.
Ow.
Throw him up in the air.
It was a nice thought.
He's Greg.
We got this many.
Wow.
This bag's struggling. We should go.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, we got back from the apple orchard. We picked, this one is Golden Supreme. This one's a Gala. For applesauce, you gotta peel them. And I mean me and the cameraman and not Marlena.
I tried, but Phil gave me this defective tool. Watch.
But we peeled them
Watch.
already.
Look it. Do you see this? Phil tricked me. He said, Marlena, you can participate. You can help.
That's, you're taking liberties with that quote. I didn't. You're doing a great job, Marlena.
Oh, you gotta really put your wrist into it. I feel like I'm gonna slice off one of my fingers.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you do, it'll be funny. If you got an apple core, you could use that. But as I've shown in the past, you can also quarter apples to core them, and that's what you need. I recommend you do like one process at a time. So like we peeled all the apples. Now we're gonna core all the apples. It's just like it's like a speed of the mechanical type thing. So like if you were like a poor industrial worker in a third world country, you would be the guy who just cores apples. I want you to like channel that feeling in honor of Labor Day. But yeah, which is today.
But it won't be by the time that you watch this.
That's true. Time does pass. Time does pass. Time does pass. That's true. Okay, so now we cored them, and now we're gonna chop them. And this, you can use whatever you like. I'm not using it. But we're just roughly chopping. So see you in a bit.
What it represents.
So we are crowding the pan, just like good cooks do. Put too much shit in there and just deal with it. So we need some liquid. We're not gonna like boil these. We're gonna cook them down. This is Gold Rush apple cider. Oh yeah, we gotta do a juice shot.
To your help. Let's go to hell.
We're gonna take some cider, kind of do one big glug over the top. Get that going on the medium heat. We're gonna add some cinnamon. You could add a stick of cinnamon if you like, but ground cinnamon is fine. I got some brown sugar. You can use light or dark, it doesn't matter. It'll smell like a autumnal occasion.
Yeah.
That's probably a good amount. Probably like a cup or so.
Excuse me.
And we wanna mix this up at some point, but there's too much crap in the pot, so I'm gonna just leave it for now. And things will cook down, and this lid probably won't even really close. Maybe it will. But we're gonna let that cook for a while and see what happens. We're cooking now. You can tell by the bubbles. Oh, another round. This is a crazy afternoon.
I'm spilling like a villain.
I'm gonna add a little lemon juice and zest. I missed.
Jesus.
Farts. Lemon juice helps break down the apples, and it tastes nice with the apples. That's how you cook things. I'm a frambler. Just use your Farmer John method and milk the lemon. That's a half lemon. Well, okay, we'll mix that up. Smells fresh because of the lemon.
Whoops, going good.
Yeah! As your apples start to soften, you can start to mash them. Be careful not to put your hand in the hot part. So by smashing it now, it'll help it cook even more. So there's still some resistance to the mashing, and because of that, it means it needs to cook longer. But if you want like a chunkier applesauce, you can just hand mash it with using a tool, not your hand. And
Be careful.
so we'll let that keep cooking. Kind of recognizable now. Yeah, that looks like applesauce. Probably should turn the heat down a little bit. Okay.
Don't forget to put the lid back on. Don't forget to put the lid back on.
So be careful. You look down here, you're starting to get some caramelization on the bottom. Don't want that. You don't want to burn your sauce. These are cooked enough to blend, but with my immersion blender, I can't blend it in there. So I gotta put it in a different thing to blend. Carefully put it in the container. Here we go! Oops. So here's the applesauce. I left some chunks in there for variety. It's really hot, so you gotta be careful. I think it tastes great. Maybe I put in a little too much lemon, but I think it'll be really good cold.
It's very good.
And it will keep for a while. I don't know how long, but probably a while. That's how you make applesauce. Because, you know, as an adult, you eat so much applesauce. But maybe you have kids or something. Some people have kids. This will make several jars. That's how you do it. It's really hot. Take the lid back off.